collection is actually called Nazm, and it's actually inspired by music, and the music of the 70s and 80s in particular, because that's the era that I grew up in, and I've always loved that era. My mother is a poet and a writer, and a very well-known and prolific one at that. So that is the atmosphere I grew up in. So this is something I cannot tear myself away from. I'll always be part of it. And of course, we did things which are very much part of the Sunit Verma DNA in terms of they're very sexy, they're very seductive, they're very young. There's a lot of 3D elements, there's a lot of beautiful faded colors, a lot of gray, a lot of paint, a lot of shaded ivory. It is something that I felt was right for me after last year's Mogra, which is very fuchsia, red, pink, orange. I wanted to completely move away from that and do something very pastel and very icy.
How to make sure that your collection appeals to Indian and international?
Well, I'm actually designing for an Indian audience because the India Couture Week is for the Indian audience. It's not really for an international audience. When we actually show the collection to an international audience, it has to be tweaked. So let's say one of the blouses can become a corset, or one of the long lehengas with the trail can actually become a fitted skirt. So you have to tweak it. It cannot be worn exactly as is. It can be worn as is, but also at the same time it needs to be kind of tweaked a little bit to sort of, fit their body type and also their occasions.
Also, blending tradition with modernity must be very challenging. So how do you strike?
I love it. I love it. I like traditional, but I like modern more. I like futuristic, I like modern, I like sexy, I like new things. I like to do a lot of R&D in terms of what you see. So you only saw, I think, 51 or 52 pieces in the collection, but we actually made almost 85 pieces. So we edited the collection in such a way that it should look what you saw. So there's a lot of research and development that actually goes into making a collection like this, especially at Couture Week, because it's the best platform from FDCI, and there's 10, 12, 14, 16 top couturiers being invited. And I think I should tell you this about Couture Week. You cannot apply to be part of Couture Week. You have to be invited to be part of Couture Week. So you cannot say, I want to be in Couture Week. You have to wait for them to invite you to be part of Couture Week. So it's a very prestigious platform. Enough questions. Bye. Sorry, but take quick pictures.